Hey, it's Mr. Nobody. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been a little while since I posted a video. The last ones that I posted was Ducktape Drags. That went really well. Got a bunch of a bunch of burnout competitions. That was the main thing that really got my attention over there, and I loved it. You know, Derek and David posting that, and that was a blast. I really enjoyed it out there. But by watching all those garage built cars going down the track and also in the burnout competitions, really got me going on working on my project. So I have done quite a bit of work to it, and I thought I'd do a video showing everybody on how it looks. Kind of did a spray can paint real quick to see if the color's going to work out. I think it's going to work out really well. So here's what I got, and I'll show it to everybody. Now I'll just turn this around like that. Look at that. So there it is, 1970 four-door Nova. And so here's what I've done to it. Rebuilt the firewall with rebuilt black from Vice Grip Garage. Also, the frame, rebuilt the frame with rebuilt black. Pretty good stuff. Do you know I started with 4 cans of rebuilt black and ended up taking 3.5 cans for the frame and the firewall. That's pretty good. That stuff really gets stretched out. And then, but before I did all that, I also got that core support all painted. You know, rebuilt it with rebuilt black. That only took like 2 cans just to do that core support. That was actually pretty remarkable. I see is that inner fender. I haven't touched it yet. It's just sitting in there. This one here, I've done some work to it and sprayed it down a little bit. Power booster, the master cylinder needed to be replaced, but I was able to run all the brake lines all the way through the back and then the front down. See if I get video of it there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but all that. There's also the fuel line I got put back in there. I only did the front part of it. The back part still needs to be put in. And then also working on some of the wiring. I got this big, huge wire mesh right here. Got to figure it out. I think I'm going to try to rebuild it instead of getting a new one. So, but yeah, I got quite a bit done. And then painted the fender. I'm thinking go black on this car. For some reason, it's telling me black. And I don't want to go to glossy black. You know, just a matte black seems to be working fine for this. Yeah, I could put a clear coat on it, but if I do, I'm going to put like a dull clear coat on it. But when that happens, I'm going to have a professional painter actually get it painted for me. And then, you know, with the black and the chrome, that's actually really standing out right there. Black and chrome. I still got to... Here, I could kind of put this back on real quick and see if I could do it one-handed. Uh-oh, got some tools in the way. Here, my flashlight, my ratchet. Kind of get, yeah, that could sit over there. That'll be fine. Don't fall. So let's see if I could put this on real quick. Looks like this won't be too big of a deal. Just kind of get that. Okay, oops. Yeah, kind of get that to fit in there. I still got to tack down the other side over there. I'm missing a couple of the brackets to hold down the chrome. Because yeah, sticking up over there. Yeah, I'm missing a couple brackets, but I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in here. But then got a lot of work done to it. And then also come around the backside. This is my thinking couch. I just sit here, watch YouTube videos. Watch, like right now, I'm watching Travis B. 3 Travis B. He just finds cars and abandoned vehicles and stuff like that. Gets them running. Pretty much the same Derek and Vice Grip Garage does. But, you know, so 3 Travis B. There you go. Been watching a lot of his videos. Him and his dad. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bunch of rust right here. I'm going to try to clean it up so I could get the back window put in. But we'll see. You know, brake pedals and all kinds of stuff there. Trunk full of miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, I was using some of this rust fix for the rust out the back window there. It did turn it black because that was all brown. So I think I'm going to grind down on it. There are some holes in here. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Get this off here. And yeah, I think you can see it. There's some holes there. I mean, the only thing I could think of, because I don't have a welder or anything like that. And you're probably going to shoot me, but I'm going to just put some GB weld in there, sand it down, and then I could put the back window back in, which in that box right there is the back window. I was able to get it out of the car without breaking it, and that's good because that window's expensive. Don't want expensive stuff. I still got to work. Let's see here. Still got to work on this. Because look at this. Yeah, that kind of moves around a little bit. Needs a little touch-up work. That's alright. And then I got this pretty major dent right here. All crushed in. Yeah. Well, I'll look at that later. But, you know, if I put I had a ratchet strap in here, and I was able to close the trunk lid properly with that ratchet strap in there, but I don't think I'll be able to drive around with it like that because I hooked it way down here where the gas tank goes. Well, gonna have to figure something out. But yeah, here's the car. Yeah, I thought I'd just kind of show you guys. Like, here, let me get this out of the way. So I got wing windows here. Still need to get those back in the doors. Here's the transmission right here. I believe this was a Power Glide transmission from what I was told. So, but it needs to be cleaned up. All those over there, those are motorcycle parts. I need to get that out of there. Got the drive line right here. I put the steering column back in. It's only bolted to the dash and not to the firewall. So, but yeah. So, and you know, I also got this bike here that I've been working on. I rebuilt the engine and everything. A really close friend of mine helped me with that. And I'm still having trouble trying to get it run. Every time I think I got it running and I could get on the bike and go, it just wants to choke out and die on me every time I throttle up on it. So I don't know what to do with this. Cleaned the carburetor like 20 times and it still keeps acting up. So here, I'll take you around to the backyard here and go see the mountain of parts that I have. the wind closed my gate. Perfect. I'll just reopen it. Maybe. Got my garbage cans. So, come around here. There's the fuel tank. And also the back bumper. I kept the gas cap on here to keep critters from getting inside there. I still need to knock it open and clean it out. That's the passenger side door, main street frame and pipes. Now, so one of these days I'll get that going. Driver's side fender, hood. Here's the back seat, just kind of hanging here. It's savable. It's savable. But yeah, there's that. And come back. Some really old 98 KUPD stickers there. There's the front bumper. A little rusty, but not bad. Probably get some steel wool and kind of clean it up a bit. Make it shiny. Possibly. Never know. Yeah. But yeah. Come around back around there. So yeah, there's the Nova. You know, just kind of, it is what it is. My goal, but you know, my goal is to have this up and running by the next Ducktape drag races. That's my goal. But you know, money's kind of an issue right now, and I'm trying to do this as cheap as possible. But you know, we'll get there eventually. I do need to get an engine for it. This originally had a 350 in it, but the 350 was completely trashed. I mean, 100% trashed. And so I ended up selling that to somebody else. So maybe you guys could help me out. Somebody out there, if you know, or if you have a 350 4-bolt main that you just want to get out of your garage. I mean, I can't spend a lot of money. I'm thinking maybe $200 to $300. You know, as long as it cranks over and has cylinder heads, you know, I'll get an intake manifold and a carburetor. Well, I have 2 carburetors, and I'll get headers. But you know, here, so here, I'll kind of go over here and sit down. My hand's in the way. But you know, if someone can help me out here, I just need a 350 with a 4-bolt main. You know, there's some other parts that this needs. Like, I need a brand new driver's side door. This is a 4-door, as you can see. There's the for the handle right there, and then I have the passenger side door over there on the side of the yard, as I showed you. But my hand is literally in the way. But you know, I'm just seeing if I could find an engine. I could probably make that driver's side door work, but it's kind of falling apart on every weld that there is on that door. It's literally falling apart. And there's a giant hole on the one side. If I could move everything out of the way, I could like show a video on it. So maybe the next video I'll kind of go over that door and show you how bad it really is. But I think I could at least make it work for the time being, because, you know, I just want to do this as cheap as possible. So if everybody or anybody can help me out, at least find me an engine. I'm thinking $200-300 is all I could really spend on the engine, and everything else I could gather. I mean, here, kind of real quick. Like, there's a bunch of nuts and bolts. There's a bunch of interior door parts. There's there's an alternator and the torque converter you kind of see back there. I mean, I got parts. The engine is the biggest one that I need. So anybody can help me, I appreciate it. But, there's, there she is. And she's wanting to hit the road. So, if you like the video, give me a big thumbs up. Drop me a comment on what you think of the project. And if you have any ideas on what you think, kind of showed you what I have here. I'm open to ideas on this. And drop me a comment. Let me know. Anything. Like, actually, there's one thing I have this brand new seal right here that's supposed to sit here. Kind of show you real quick. I got this clip right here, and they're supposed to plop into here. But how do you hook this seal up to that clip? I do not see any holes in here. I don't see no holes where that clip would go into. So if anybody has like any idea on how this works, I don't know if there's a YouTube video on it, or if there's someone on Facebook that knows anything. Drop me a comment on Facebook or something, or drop me a comment down below. Let me know how this goes together, because it's supposed to sit right here, and all it is just a hood seal. There's a seal back here, which that's fine, but I need to put this one up here on the front, and I don't know how to hook it up. So someone could leave me a comment on that. Hit me up on Facebook with a video or pictures or something. I appreciate the help. But, alright. This is Mr. Nobody. I'm signing out. And I hope you enjoyed. Trying to get it in there, but, well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video of the Nova. A lot of updates. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Smash that like button for me. Drop me comments. I need help, ideas, so woodwork and also an engine. So, all right, thank you and enjoy.